Thank you all so much for jumping on tonight. I really appreciate it. And I apologize for the last couple weeks have been just completely insane with sick kids, and my husband was away, and so it was just completely nutso. But thank you for jumping on tonight. And it will be recorded, so if you have coaches that weren't able to jump on, they can watch it later. So I wanted to start off with just talking about Super Saturday that's coming up. We have Super Saturday this coming Saturday. If you have not found a Super Saturday to go to, I highly recommend you do. Our events only happen quarterly, and they are something that you must go to. It not only will give you the information you need to help you grow your business and learn new things, but it will also help to boost your motivation as well as help you to meet people in your area and help connect with other coaches. It is really important to network in our business because not every coach runs things the same. So something that another coach might do might click with you better than maybe what I do or what your upline does. So networking is huge. Maybe you'll find your accountability buddy there. You never ever know, but you have to go. So if you don't know of one in your area, you can look on Team Beachbody. You can search your area. There most likely is one around you. And you can bring a guest. You don't have to go with just coaches. You can bring somebody that's not a coach. You could bring your husband or your wife or whoever, your spouse or your friend. It's a great time for new people who might be interested in coaching to go. So grab a couple buddies, take them along with you, drag them there. But it's something that you don't want to miss. So get to a Super Saturday. Also, we have Summit next year that is in Nashville. Get on the waiting list. That's also another event you don't want to miss. It will change your business. So it is sold out, but I suggest you getting on that waiting list. Also, if you're a brand new coach, you have an opportunity to earn the Summit ticket for free, which is awesome because they did save tickets for you guys. So if you hit Success Club the first 3 months of your business, you get to earn a free Success Club ticket to Summit. So I highly suggest hitting Success Club because right now that is the only way as a new coach you will be getting there. So make sure that's a point. Also, we have the cruise, which is also a waiting list, but get on the waiting list because you never know, who drops off and it might become available. So that is a Success Club trip. So you earn that through your Success Club points. But once again, it's something that you want to be a part of. Also, I had mentioned this online party, and some of you are like, what the heck is this? Okay, so the deal is if you hit Success Club 5 or higher this month, you will be invited to an exclusive online party that only the Success Club earners will be able to attend. And yes, it will be like this. It'll be a Zoom call. I will be sending you something so we can all open it together on the call, and it'll just be a time to hang out, to chat, brainstorm, get to know each other. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you don't want to miss out on that. I have some little cool stuff I want to send for you guys to open up on the call. So you want to be a part of that little party. Don't be left out. Hit Success Club. And then also, I will be hosting a Made to Crave accountability group starting on the 26th. So that is going to be, Bible-based, and we will be going over, how to fit that into your spiritual life in with your food and fitness. So that's a special group. Not everybody will want to do it, but it is something that, if it sparks an interest with you, you can always participate in it as well. But, it's like I said, it's more of a specialty group, so you will attract certain people to it to join. So be talking about that if that interests you. Let's see. What else do we have coming up? So I think that's it as far as announcements go. I do want to recognize those of you who have already hit Success Club this month. I'm so proud of you. It's I think a little bit of a faster month this month rather than last month. So keep up the great work. And so far we have Ashley Hughes with 6 Success Club points, Kyle Devlin with 6, Rachel Simpson with 8, Jenna Desiderio 12, and Brittany Cooley with 12. So that is amazing. Congratulations, you guys. We still have so many days left in the month. So, if you're not on that list yet, you absolutely can be. But way to kill it. I'm so proud of you. All right, so tonight I wanted to get back to the basics a little bit and talk about Success Club. There are a lot of new people on the team who might not fully understand it, but I also wanted to talk about the benefits of it. As a new coach, Success Club didn't even cross my mind. I didn't know what it was. It was just one of those things that organically happened for me because I was talking to so many people about Shakeology. But I want you guys to be aware of what it is and the impact that it actually can have on your business. As I had mentioned, when I started, I didn't hit Success, or I did hit Success Club, but I didn't purposely do it. It wasn't a thing where I was like, oh, I need to hit Success Club 5. It was just that I went out there and I was talking to tons and tons of people on a day-to-day basis about Shakeology, because that was so important to me, and I believed everybody needed to be on it. So I hit Success Club without even trying, without even really knowing what Success Club was. But once I understood what it was, I made a point that I was never going to miss hitting Success Club. And, I don't like to look at it as points, because it translates into lives that we're helping. So I'll just break it down real quick. Success Club is, you earn 2 points for every challenge pack you sell. So that's a Shakeology order with the workout. And then, which also now we do have different combinations. So you could do the 3-day refresh with the Shakeology, or the on-demand with Shakeology, the performance line. There's different, it's a little bit more complicated now, but it's good for us because there's more options. And then you get 1 Success Club point for a home direct, which is the auto ship of Shakeology. And so that's how you earn, that's what Success Club is. You also, it's basically Beachbody's rewards program. So, when you're hitting Success Club, it actually will translate into dollars for these Success Club trips, which is this year the cruise. And you will be able to earn free vacations for your family by hitting Success Club every single month. If you hit it consecutively, you will also get free spending money while you're down there. So if you hit Success Club 5 every single month of the year, you will be able to get an extra $500 while you're down there. If you hit 10, it's $1,000. So, those are perks to it, which is great. And I will tell you that, unfortunately, I have, this is going to be the 3rd year that I would have been eligible for this trip that I've earned. I've earned it every single year, but this is the first one I'm going to actually be using. So I'm really excited about that, finally being able to enjoy, a trip that I've earned. But, so these are little small successes that you do monthly that add up. And that's why it's so important. There's so many things as a brand new coach that can be a little overwhelming. It's like, oh my gosh, what's this? I don't understand what the volume is. I don't understand what rank advancing is, and it's like, this kind of just narrows that focus, and you can kind of, I don't want to say forget the other things because it's important, but it's that one thing that if you do monthly will grow your business, exponentially, because it continues to add up. So it's a small success that you can do every single month that will build your business. So you want to aim to help 3 to 5 people every single month. If you can do that, then you're going to be hitting Success Club 5 every single month. And so one thing that you have to do, or that I have done, is when I first started, I actually didn't sell any challenge packs. The way I hit Success Club was through home direct Shakeology orders. And the reason for that is because when I first started as a coach, I was like a huge gym rat. I didn't do a full workout program, a Beachbody program. And so my belief in the programs weren't that strong yet. It wasn't until I actually did a full program, saw the results for myself, that belief, drove my business into the challenge pack mode. However, for me, it was the Shakeology that was the huge impact for me. And so that's how I was hitting Success Club every single month, was just on Shakeology alone. But ever since I kind of made that transition into challenge packs, and like I said, my belief in the programs grew, now it's not a question. So when I talk to people about, joining my groups and I'm helping them, I don't even give them an option of buying just the Shakeology or buying just the program, because I know that if they do them together, they will see their best results. So I don't even mention just the program or just the Shakeology. So, your diet is 80% of your results. And truly, you can guide them, you can direct them in your challenge groups, like what to eat and things like that. But the truth of it is, you don't really know. But you do know that as long as they're drinking their shake, they are at least getting all the nutrients that their body needs. So that kind of, and I'll explain that to them. I'll say, listen, this is the only way that I know for sure that you are getting all the nutrients that you need and that you will actually feel and see a difference. So it's non-negotiable. And then, the workout program, same thing. I used to be a gym rat, as I had mentioned, and I would spend hours in the gym. And, I walked out of there like, yes, I was sore. Yes, I was tired. But like, I would spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours in the gym. And the truth of the matter is, like, you don't know, these people don't really know what they're doing unless you're a trainer. You don't know what you're doing in the gym. And like, so my background was, it was from all my sports training and things like that. And that's why I knew kind of what I was doing in the gym. But you get stuck in a routine. You get stuck in, okay, I'm going to go on the treadmill for this amount of time. Then I'm going to lift this. And your body gets used to what you're doing. So that's why I know personally, because from used to being that gym rat, these workouts, I know that every single day it's being changed up. I know that they work. I know that if they follow this program, their body will change. Versus saying, okay, just drink the shake and you can do your own workout, because you don't know what they're doing, And like I said, when your body gets used to that program, that their routine at the gym, their body's not going to change. They will see no weight loss or muscle growth because they're doing the same thing over and over and over again. So you have to believe and lead with confidence, knowing that the challenge pack is the best option, and it really should be the only option in your lingo when you're talking to people. And so that the points should just come. Because if you're focused on helping 3 to 5 people and you don't allow any other option except for the challenge pack, then it will just come. Those points will just come in. So I require that in my groups. It's very rare that I run a group where I don't require challenge pack. So, that's something that you need to build your belief in. You need to gain your confidence in, whether that's listening to, different, maybe it's national wake-up calls or different trainings on YouTube, or from Melanie or Shay Stanford on Shakeology. Get to know the products, gain your confidence in them, and then go out there confidently and say, no, this is what I require. Guys, remember, this is your business. So you get to set the rules. Okay. If you come to them and you're like, oh, well, you could do this, you're immediately letting that guard down. So they're going to want to go with the cheaper thing, which is probably just going to be a program. So don't waver, be strict and confident in what you're doing, and people will come along with you. So with that said, the way it's really going to change your business. So if you focus on helping those 3 to 5 people with those challenge packs, every single month it compounds. So if they're plugged into these accountability groups and challenge groups, they're going to be seeing and feeling results. If you're working with them, you're checking in with them, they're going to see results. And so that will propel them to stay on the Shakeology. So, that $30 you made this month from that new sale, next month, you don't have to work for that sale. It's going to automatically come. And this month, you have new people coming in. So this is something that, for me, challenge groups are so important, to get your challengers involved and check in on them and make sure they're drinking their shakes every day, because that is how I have been able to build that residual income, and that customer continues to build or continues to buy the Shakeology, because they understand and believe in it as much as I do. So you have to build that belief in your clients as well, so that they know that they need to be on this. And then that's going to help your business every single month compound and grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So it will make this huge impact on your business that, right now you're like, oh, well, 3 people, really? Is that big of a deal? Okay, it might not be that big of a deal. You might not see that much money coming in from just helping 3 people this month, but I promise you, if you do that every single month, it is going to blow your business up. So sticking to it and not wavering. This is one thing that and I've talked about this over and over and again, I don't care if I am sitting there until, the clock strikes 11:59 at night. I will get people on board so that I hit this every single month, because it is that important. It is that important. And so, waiting to the end of the month is not the way to do it. You don't want to do it that way. It's stressful. Believe me, I've been there too many times. Your goal is to help those 3 to 5 people in the beginning of the month. So the best rule of thumb is to really have an accountability group starting the very beginning of the month, or at least 2 weeks in. You want to be hosting 2 accountability groups every single month, so you always have something to invite people to. And one thing that I did, when I started, and this really helped me, I think, grow in my business and truly take off with it right from the start, and why I never had a problem hitting Success Club, is because I immediately took off with it by myself. I didn't wait on, Melanie or somebody else to host a group. I did it. I did one group, and I didn't even do the full group with Melanie. She used to run, I think, 90-day groups, accountability groups. I didn't even actively participate in it. I saw kind of what she was doing, and then I immediately created my own. I didn't know what I was doing, but I figured it out. So there are templates, there are, in our back office, there's sample groups that you can go off of. So, that gave me the freedom to create these groups that I wanted to do, So, for example, like if this made to crave thing, like isn't your thing, okay, what's your thing? Host a group about that. That is what has kept my business going. And it jump-started it from the start, because I knew that within the first month of my business, I wanted to be hosting a group. And so I had to find the people to fill it, because I wasn't going to host a group with just me and one other person. So I said, okay, I'm hosting this group. It's going to be, based upon, I think I did like a spring cleaning group or something like that. And I knew I had to find people to fill it. And so that drove me to talk to more and more people. So with that said, though, you want to get creative, because you don't want every single group to sound the same, to be the same, because people are going to look at you and be like, that's boring, right? So get creative. This is something that I try to change up every single month. I do have some reoccurring groups, but I don't host them like every single month. So this Made to Crave group, or my How to Lose 10 in 21 Days. Those are specific groups that are important to me, that are, I have seen people succeed in them. So those are groups I will host, but those are very, very specific groups. They're not going to attract everybody to them. So, for example, the holidays are coming up. Truly, right now is the time to set you up for success through the holidays. So creating, a holiday survival group, that's something you could do. Or we have the Halloween one right now. Obviously, Thanksgiving's next one coming down the line. So, we've done turkey trim down, or we've done like a mommy boot camp, or a bikini group, depending upon the season, depending upon what's going on, depending upon your market, you have to get creative with what it is that you're doing. So let's say, if you're a college student and, I'm hosting these mommy groups, and you're like, well, I can't, that's not my market. Like, I'm trying to invite to these groups, but like, I don't know anybody to be in them. Well, then you need to make your own group, or maybe you don't have kids, and you see me running this mommy group, and you're like, oh, well, yes, I know people that are like having babies, but it's not me. That's okay. That's okay. Figure out what works for you. We all have a different market. So look at who you are, because that's your market. You are going to attract people that are like you. So create groups that are tailored toward that. Like Melanie she one time ran a group that was like a spring break group. And she was like, it totally flopped, because she's past the college age. She's like, she's like, doesn't even have friends that are that age. So it didn't work for her, because she's a mom and she had an older, more mature group that wasn't going on spring break. So you have to do what works for you. So do not be afraid to create your own groups. And we have enough people in our team that you guys can team up with other people. Say, hey, I want to host this group. Does anybody want to do it with me? I am sure there will be people that will help you. And like I said, use those templates and then twist it and turn it to be you and to cater to that specific group. Every accountability group is basically the same, but depending upon your, the season or what group you're hosting, you just tweak little things here and there, and it's perfect and it works out. So it doesn't have to be this scary, intimidating thing. So give yourself permission to fly the nest, do it on your own, and don't be afraid to do it, because you all have the skills to run your own groups. You are all smart. You all know the products. You all can figure it out. So do not hesitate to go off and do your own thing. So get creative with your groups. That's, like I said, the biggest thing to attract new people in to new groups every single month. You should always be inviting to one. So, every 2 weeks there should be one coming up. So that's the one you're going to be inviting to. So then, talking to people. You can't just expect that I'm going to hit Success Club by posting 3 to 5 times a day. No, that's great, and you should be doing that, but you need to be inviting. And if you're somebody that was like me and you're like, okay, I want to host my own group, then I suggest you talk to more people than just that 2 people a day. You better talk to 10 people a day, because out of every 10 that you talk to, only 1 to 2 people will sign up. So talk to as many people as you possibly can. And then follow up. Don't forget people that you've talked to, because a lot of times the magic is all in the follow-up. It takes, I think it was 6 to 12 times to follow up with somebody to have an 80% rate of them actually doing it. It's only like a 2% rate of people committing and joining if you talk to them 2 times. So you have to follow up with people and talk to people 5 to 12 times to have an 80% rate of them joining. That's the magic is in the follow-ups. Do not forget to follow up with people. So figure out a good system that works for you. Whether it's pen and paper, or if it's, Evernote, keeping something on your computer, Excel, whatever it is, figure out a system that works for you. Write down everybody's names, when you talk to them, and when to follow up with them, because that is going to be your key. If you think about it, there's so many times I even, forget to get back to people, because it's like I see a notification on my phone, I click it, but then I'm distracted by the kids, and then, or maybe I'm grocery shopping or whatever it is, and I forget to get back to that message. So just because somebody didn't respond to you the first time doesn't mean they don't want to do it. They might have just got distracted or forgot to go back to, your message. So follow up, follow up, follow up. And I really want you to focus on just talking to as many people as possible. So those are, the mass invites are wonderful. The mass invitations of saying, I have a group coming up, da, da, da. But you have to build relationships and talk to people. So I am going to encourage all of you to do the Go for No. And I think I'm going to do it it's like a pop the bubble form. I'm going to post it in our group. And so basically what it is, there's little bubbles all on see, Kyle has his Go for No. So basically, here, Kyle, just hold it up for a second. So every time you talk to somebody, you fill that in. And the goal is to fill all of those in with names and have them say no. So I don't want you to be afraid of hearing the no's, because throughout all of those no's, you're going to get yeses. And you're going to get a ton of people that eventually come around and want to actually do it. So Go for No. I really want everybody to do that this month. And I will have something extra special for all of you who complete that chart and turn it into me. So, you can take a snapshot and whatever, send it over to me, text it to me. But whoever completes that this month is going to get something extra special from me. Because the more you can up the number of people that you connect with, the more opportunity you will have. I will post that chart in our group. Like I said, there's two versions. One is like the pop the bubble, and then one's the go for no. I think it's the same amount of like people or things on there. I'll check. But I will post one of them. It's the same exact concept. But yeah, if you truly think about it, you know, how many people are you talking to in a day, and where are your results? Because if you're not growing your business as quickly as you would like, or maybe you're struggling to hit Success Club every single month, you have to look at the amount of people that you're talking to and truly your consistency with it. Because you can't just talk to, you know, people here and there or post here and there and expect any return. You know, especially as a new coach, I will tell you, I mean, you're going to have pushback. You are going to have people that doubt you. You're going to have people that think you're annoying. You're going to have people unfriend you. I mean, I went through all of it. And honestly, the only thing I could do was put my blinders on and just keep doing what I knew I needed to do. And it's funny because, you know, a lot of the people that were saying, oh, this is a scam, or you can't do this, or this isn't going to happen, like those are the people that have eventually come around and have joined me. So, you know, just don't even take any of that personally, especially as a brand new coach. Just put your blinders on and keep going full force, because eventually, you know, it'll all come together. And, you know, like Melanie has said, the opinions of others won't pay your bills. And she has always said, thank God I didn't listen to those people when I started, because look at where she is today. And, you know, she is no different than any of you. You all can do exactly what she has done, as long as you stay consistent and you put these little behaviors into play. So tonight, I'm going to wrap up early, and I want you guys to really just analyze where you're at, and if you struggle with hitting Success Club. You know, there's a lot of you on here that I've witnessed, and I mean, like I said, I'm guilty of this too. I have witnessed, you know, sitting at Success Club 0 all month long, and then come the end of the month, you kill it, which is completely amazing. And sometimes you don't have control over it, because if you're doing these things and it just takes the end of the month for them to commit, you know, it's out of your control. However, you know, you can up that and take that stress off of you by talking to more people and getting a little bit more creative. You know, one thing that I want to throw out there are these monthly newsletters. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. You just make a Word document, put it in PDF, and you can send it out. And so what you could do, what you want to do is get people to get connected with you. You want to get as many email lists as possible, and as many people on your email list as possible. So, you know, if let's say you offer a free meal plan this month, you talk about that and you say, I'm going to be sending out monthly newsletters on health and fitness. If you want my free meal plan for this week, leave your email below and I will get it sent out to you. So then what you do is you send them an email initially. You have them sign up for a free Beachbody account first, and then you send out that monthly email. So that is a way to draw people in. They're seeing the value of you in what you're providing. You're building a relationship, that trust, and it will bring those conversations up now for you to talk to them about, oh, like, you're interested in this. Have you ever considered, you know, doing a Beachbody program? You know, what are your goals? Go over, you know, what it is. Why are they interested in this? That is an easy way to talk to somebody, and lead into, you know, a challenger. So, you know, everybody that look for any way possible to start conversations. So anybody that likes your photos, anybody that comments on your photos, anybody that likes your page, anybody that likes your Instagram or follows you on Instagram, start conversations, start talking to people, because those are the people who are interested in you and are starting to build a relationship with you. And if you neglect them, you're missing out on potential customers and coaches. So anybody that interacts with you in any sort of way, pay attention to them and say, thank you so much for liking my page. You know, I would love to help you in any of your goals. I'm sending out free meal plans. Let me know if you're interested. Okay. So Priya, I go on my normal page. She asked, how do you reach out to people on your like page? Because you can't message directly from your like page, unfortunately. So what I do is I'm on my personal page and I go to my like page. I don't switch over the account. I just go to my like page and then I will message them from my personal account. And I will say, you know, thank you so much for liking my page. This is Amy DeSanzo from Fearless and Fit, blah, blah, blah. And that's how I do that. So does anybody have any other questions? Do you guys have any questions about Success Club? Do you have any questions about anything I talked about tonight, or, you know, anything that's coming up? Do you have to add them as a friend? You don't have to add them as a friend first. It will most likely go to their other box. So sometimes, like if it's somebody that, because you can go to their page and look at them, you know. So if it is somebody, for example, that I think would be a great coach, or, you know, whatever, I've seen stuff on their page where I'm like, oh man, like I need to talk to them, you know. I will comment on that photo on my like page and say, hey, I just messaged you, check your other box. Or, you know, I really would love to connect with you. Can you message me on here? And then if you can get them to message you on your like page, that's great. But, or give them, you know, that way to know that you message them on their page, check their other box. Which, if you don't know that you guys have an other box, there is another box. So you need to make sure you check it, because for a long time I didn't know that, and there were people that were messaging me on there about like, hey, I'm like interested in this program, and I had no idea, and I missed out on people because I had no idea I was getting these messages from people that weren't my friends. So does everybody know where that is? No? Okay, so if you're on your Facebook page, right at the top, it will say, let me click on it real quick. Okay, so where you see the, that little message bubble, if you click on that, it says inbox and then other on the right.
You have to do this from like a regular computer. It doesn't work from your phone or your iPad. You don't have the option of seeing your other folder on like a mobile device.
Yeah, which really stinks. I don't know why that is. Yeah, you got to be on a computer to see it. So yeah, make sure you're always checking that. Does anybody else have any questions about anything? Okay, so do you guys understand the importance of Success Club?
Can I just add one thing for your Success Club, and also with branching out?
Absolutely.
When I signed up to be a coach, it was early February, and I did the 21-day training program. And I was so pumped. I was so motivated. And I was like, what the hell is my next step? And Kyle and I partnered up with each other, and we ran our very first challenge groups. We were both total newbies. Neither one of us was seasoned. Neither one of us had ever done this before. And we still look back and we both say that it was like the best challenge group. We love the customers that we got from it. We had great results from it. And I didn't know him. I didn't know him from anything in this group, but we partnered up. And ever since then, that was what, 9 months ago, Kyle has been like my go-to, my rock, you know, aside from Amy being my coach, he's been my accountability partner, my Success Club partner. And so, you know, when Amy's saying, you know, branch out and reach out to other people, don't feel that you need to already have a bond with them, that it has to be somebody that you've connected with somehow. But just, you know, start chatting with different coaches within the group. And it's just really, it's amazing to get new sets of ideas, new ways of thinking. And it's just an added resource that will never go away. And it's just huge. So thank you, Kyle, for all that you do.
Yeah. And to go along with that, you know, the coaches that build relationships in the team, like build relationships with other coaches, tend to be more successful. And they also, because they're connected in, they have that support system so that when, you know, things are tough and when they feel like giving up, they don't. So it's the coaches that don't interact with anybody and they try and just do things on their own and they stay to themselves that tend to fall off because they don't have that support. They don't have that connection. And, you know, I can't force you to do that. I encourage everybody to do that. I encourage everybody in our, you know, in our coaching, you know, apprenticeships to start these relationships, but I can't force that. So, you know, it's up to you guys. It is totally on you to start these relationships. Just message people. I mean, honestly, I promise you, everybody is so nice and friendly and is willing to help anybody that talks to them. So, you know, don't hesitate to message anybody about stuff, or just say hi. So, this business is not just about building relationships outside of our coach base, but also within it. So anything else? No? Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for jumping on. Truly, I want to hit that goal. So we're going to help 250 people this month. Keep that in the back of your head. Up those numbers of people that you're talking to. I truly believe that you can make this month epic for yourself, for your business, for your own team. You know, and one more thing I do want to end with, which I wanted to talk about before, but my goal is for this year to end as a 5-star elite team. And that is going to be a huge transition for our businesses because I will have access to a lot more training that I don't right now. When you get into that 5-star elite bracket, you are able to get training from top coaches. You get put into groups that other people don't have access to. I will be able to have a special coach call to get things sorted out. So for example, like if you guys are having problems with your downline, if you guys are having problems with orders or the customer service isn't working properly for you or whatever it is, I will have access to a whole nother branch of the company to get things sorted out for you guys without having to go through all that garbage. So it is crucial that we get there, but we all have to work as a team to do it. And it's going to mean pushing extra hard these last couple months of the year to really grow our team. But I believe in you guys, and it's going to mean really truly helping those 3 to 5 people every month, and also some of you picking up, bringing on coaches and rank advancing. But that is my goal for our team. I want to see you guys succeed to your fullest, and I truly believe that being in the 5-star elite is going to help us get there. So I'm here to help you guys. I've said it before. Set up one-on-ones with me or your upline. Stay accountable to people, because that is going to be what helps you get where you want to go. So, if you want to set up one-on-ones with me, let me know. I am more than willing to do it. I just need to get it on my schedule. Once you're on my schedule, I'm good. But if you say, well, let's do a call and we never schedule anything, then it's just not going to happen. So we need to get it, in my calendar, so we can do it. But I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you reach your goals. So let's truly kick this up a notch and kill this month and help as many people as possible. All right? All right, guys, thank you so much for jumping on. And we will do our Thursday morning power hour. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. All right, guys, have a wonderful night, and let's finish this week out strong.